This is my capstone project for the 5-day AI agent intensive course with Google. It's called the Banking Data Copilot. Business users in banks can't query data themselves. They don't know SQL. They wait hours for a data team to get them answers. This system let them ask questions in plain English. 4 AI agents handle everything: understanding the question, writing the SQL, validating it, running it, and explaining the answer in under a second. Let me show you, starting in an interactive mode. So I'll put in a query here. Watch the logs as the agents get fired up. So first, the planner agent decides this needs a SQL. The SQL generator writes the query using live schema from the MCP server. The validator checks it for safety, not destructive operations allowed. Then the MCP server executes it against BigQuery. Finally, the explainer turns the raw results into a business narrative with insights and a recommendation. So next we can try another query, something more revenue related. So here the explainer agent spots that home loans generated 62% of revenue from just 25% of transactions and recommends growing that product line. That insight came from the agent, not from the raw data. Now we can make use of another kind of query which the planner agent can decide on. So here the planner agent recognizes that this is a document search, not a database query. It routes to a completely different pipeline and calls the search documents MCP tool instead. It finds 2 fraud documents and summarizes 3 active cases totaling over $32,000 at risk. That automatic routing, where the SQL versus the document search, happens based on the agent's understanding of the intent of the question. Now let's head to the architecture of the system. So here is how it's built. 4 agents, each with one particular job. The planner decides what kind of query is needed. SQL generator writes a SQL using live schema context from the MCP server. Validator checks for safety before anything hits the database. Explainer turns the results into a business narrative. Underneath all the 4 agents sits the MCP server, exposing 3 tools: Query BigQuery, Validate SQL, and Search Documents. The key rule here is agents handle the reasoning part, MCP tools handle the execution. No agent touches the database directly. That's what makes the system safe by design. So this system is built with Google Vertex AI, Gemini 2.0, MCP, Fast API, and BigQuery. The full code can be found at my GitHub repo link. It has a full README, architecture diagram, and setup instructions. This course changed how I think about AI. Before the course, I used to make use of single model answering questions. And once this course is done, now I'm able to make use of agents, tools, pipelines, and different failure modes. I thank Google and Kaggle for bringing this excellent course and spreading knowledge for everyone out there. Thank you.